Welcome back to the Lovely Radio Show. Four Aces presents the network, and I'm your host, Miss Toy, with my co-host, the Saint, bringing the
What's
love
up?
back to radio with quality music owned by the artists and producers, updates and great content for my lovely listeners. Final episode of the year, final episode on Spreaker, saying hello to a new place in a couple of weeks. So we're excited. It's a holiday special. Saint, you could tell them more about that, of course. And then in a minute, but tonight we have a very special guest. This is the holiday treat with a bow on it. You know what I'm saying? An original, legendary West Coast female rap artist, businesswoman, our girl, Suga T. You know, it's a pleasure to close out not only the year, but this final chapter on Spreaker with a bang. You know, women in hip hop have carried this business on our shoulders by supporting it, playing a key role in the business as leading ladies, arm candy, vixen, video vixens, etc. You know what I'm saying? But we stand for something over here. We warriors. So welcome to the show, my damn warrior Saint. What's the business? We're gonna bring Suga T on in here. And
Yeah, no. Oh,
go
no
ahead,
doubt,
Saint.
no doubt. No, look, I'm just actually happy to be here. Um about to close this next chapter. You feel me? So
Exactly.
it's going to be monumental. I
Yes,
promise you on that.
bring our special guest on in and get the show cracking. I'm glad to have you with me. You know, Saint, tonight, you know, it's our monumental evening for Spreaker outro. And y'all can
Yes.
always listen on MissToyMusic.com. You know what I'm saying? And we got a queen that entered the building. Hey, but
Absolutely.
Sugar, that's my sister.
Hey, hey,
What's up, sis?
what's going on with you?
Good, Mr. Saint. You know what I'm saying? That's my co-host. And we got our girl Sugar T in the building, you know, and we love representing for the females. You know, we warriors over here, so we independent. So we love to represent another boss chick on the
All
West Coast. How
Okay.
you doing? How you doing? Why don't you introduce yourself so everybody know I got you in the building right here?
I'm just the legendary Sugar T. That's it.
Short and sweet.
Sugar T sprinkle me. You know what it do. You know what it be. It's your girl Sugar T with the ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's right. And we love that. I mean, how did it feel? I mean, what made you want to set yourself apart from, you know, originally you came in this game and just blew everybody away with that voice, man. What made you want to set yourself apart from everything that was going on in the game at that time?
That's a good point. You know what? I couldn't just be doing this. I can't feel stagnated. You know what I mean? It's like I didn't want to feel like, oh, I'm doing the same thing
Mm-hmm.
all these years that's being considered relevant. Oh no, they
Mm-hmm.
not about to dumb
Mm-hmm.
me down
Okay.
and put me to sleep. So I, kind of
They
put
have
some,
it.
you know what I mean? So I
Yeah, we're
just
gonna make her put some respect on our names. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad to have you on the show, on the lovely radio show. You looking lovely as ever. And you know, point to the plaque on the side of you and tell them what's that all about. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
there's about 10 of them in one of my offices, and I got about three in each one. And so there's one right there. Don't be a
Exactly.
menace. There's the click E40D shop be legit. There's a sugar daddy one in the front of there's a oh my god, a training day. So many of them.
So many,
If
man.
you IMDb me, you can see all the plaques.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure they know exactly where to go after the show.
Yeah.
Say
You know what I love about it, sis?
what?
It was before the internet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
For
yeah.
everybody that's watching this, you guys know this was before the internet. So this was
Mm-hmm.
real hard, bloody, sweaty tears
Mm-hmm.
of,
Mm-hmm.
of authentic game related movements. You know what I mean? And some occurred before even radio or any type of radio campaigning. So
Right.
it's bigger than just the gold or platinums. It's more so as an innovator of the movement, just being
Mm-hmm.
able to make those moves and I just refuse to be behind.
Yeah, and that's a part of showing up and showing out to me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, people want you to know all about them, but if you don't show up and show them who you are and what you're about, you know what I'm saying? You can't get to the legendary part of it because people know, you know, a lot of rappers and then they're like, well, what's your music? I haven't really heard of you, but you know,
Yeah.
the numbers is the difference with the internet. You guys have numbers and we actually have the footwork that was put in. So, you know,
Yeah.
when I tell y'all come come behind some very legendary steps. I'm telling y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's real facts behind moving in this game as a female artist, and moving in this game as a female business is a total different story. I ain't talking about a business. I'm just talking about
right. That's another conversation.
that's a whole nother conversation. But I'm thankful that I've been able to do both, and I've watched you do both. Tell us about some of your side businesses, because you are a top hustler in this game when it comes to marketing. So tell us about some of the things that you have as far as the Sprinkle Me and your business.
Oh, yes. Thanks for the compliment, girl. Thank you. Pretty much. I own an enterprise, SMSE, Sprinkle Me Social Enterprise. So we got multiple divisions. I got a division that produces fragrance and spa wellness products, and we have a variety of product lines that are out in the market of our own, as well as others that we can't necessarily speak on, because we like to keep our clients' business confidential.
Absolutely.
Because that is the requirement. So we definitely produce some great lines and some very prominent lines that are distributed in retail, just in different types of outlets across the world, actually, as well as online. So you can go to the sprinklemeboutique.com and find that. And then we have a online learning academy. So Sprinkle Me Learning Academy, and we do a variety of different type of distance trainings and school courses and coaching and development. And the platform is used for multiple usage, as well as in collaboration with our other divisions and other companies' divisions, just to support their virtual solutions. And then I have another division that's, of course, a record label and entertainment, production, media, film production, media, entertainment, music, all the things that come along with keeping your movement going. And especially today, in the time where, the machine is really not about talent, so I was grateful and blessed to be able to learn the game to keep myself going, because I never thought that this music industry would be about foolishness instead of about, talent. So if you ain't, on that train, and, it's like you might get looked over. So you got to be able to keep yourself going. So I'm grateful to have came in the game as an executive, so I can have that opportunity. And of course, I've got another division that's the Work It Well project, which we recently brought in our new outreach of the Her Museum, which we're reaching out to vulnerable populations of women and girls who have been systemically impacted, negatively impacted from systemic racism, ageism, sexism, and classism. And then we also address Black girls and women who are negatively depicted in media and society, and we intervene that in a variety of ways by, doing violence reduction programs and different forms of groups and different ways and interventive tactics, innovation in an innovative way. And we do them everywhere, schools, at community organizations, wherever it can be useful. So we operate in a virtual as well as a in location and in a travel format as a museum outreach. And we'll be doing an official launch in January. And we're actually presenting an exhibit this December 19th. We're going to produce our first exhibit just with a preview of the museum, and present my 50 to New 30 exhibit in it, which is my birthday benefit for autism, and of course for celebrating 50 years.
Yes.
And so
congrats. Yes.
Yeah, so we got a variety. The Work It Well project is exciting because it's a very, we can help people, and we've been doing it for years, and just vulnerable populations that need support, they get it, because you know how it is to be on the ground and throwing on your back so I just always like to have something to give to somebody, if it's nothing but encouragement and finding them some resources. So we've been able to do that with the Work It Well project as a founder and executive director of that. And
amazing.
Low income, transition, those women in transition. We got an SOS program, Save Our Sisters, Save Our Brothers. We support families and children with autism. And we deal with, trying to get people sustainable and healthy,
Yeah, and that's real good facts. And our co-host tonight is up north love and shows so much love to the females in the game. We're here on the platform for Aces Present because Saint believes in the females in hip hop, and he loves us to get our mailbox money in our direct deposit. So Saint, do you have some love to show? Because you always do.
Absolutely. I have been not only a fan, but we have a few friends in common. I know that I had the missed opportunity about maybe this was about 3 years ago. I was trying to track down an interview with you, but I know we had some miss wires, and then of course the pandemic was on its way, so we finally missed the opportunity. But we do have a common friendship with Carla Green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, that's one of my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my hip hop sisters.
Yes,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And showing so much love. That's always, playing our music and keeping the things going that we're doing, and our side businesses, because they matter. What we branch off into is a direct effect of our character. When we got into this business, we stood on our square and we made sure that we demanded our respect. And that's what I've been doing since day one in this business. And I've watched Suga T do the same thing. So it was a lane for this. And to this day, it just feels like the lane that we made is still empty. It's still us in it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else swerving in another lane, which I'm, don't crash into me. I'm busy. God got his hand on us.
Right.
But,
right.
but just to see that lane going so crazy right now, with all this death going on. And, that's what I said. The females have held the hip hop and the culture up on our shoulders. It has been some females shooting and doing stuff and going to jail as well, but the killing is out of control with this music, and it's not the same because y'all putting these people in rap game and then they die, and then y'all blame it on hip hop. So come on now, let's talk about that.
Girl, come on, child.
Let's talk about the real that's going on in this music. When y'all put all these negative vibes and negative energy into the music, even grown people need to be told, hey, turn it off. Get out of there and stop playing that music. You don't need to have that in your spirit right now. You don't need to have that. That's not your lane. Don't listen to that music. And then tell your kids, because they want to listen to it in the car with you. You taking them somewhere to go be productive, and they want to listen to, something that's got them, their brains rattled up. No, you have to take control of this music. And I love the fact that you're still dropping music, you know what I'm saying? And with messages.
Yes. Right. I mean, what's the point of making music if you just want to just talk about foolishness all the time?
Man,
it don't make no sense. I'm just so disappointed that we have allowed ourselves as a Black race to just do this. It's not healthy, and it's just, we got enough, issues already, and just to put ourselves back through slavery,
basically ourselves this time,
because the crazy part is ain't nobody making them do it. That's the crazy part to me, and that's what is you can't point your finger and say, oh, this person or the powers
exactly.
Don't get me wrong, we know that the powers that be have agendas. They always will, and they always have, but there's a lot that we're doing on our own free because of all different types of reasons. And it's just,
because y'all not protecting y'all properties with them guns. Y'all not protecting land with y'all guns. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not, standing on y'all square protecting women from being abducted and doing, you know what I'm saying? There's some things that we can award things for, because we watch some heroes, take care of their business, because I've just seen on a restaurant that a dude came in to rob the restaurant, the pizza shop, and started choking the owner. The owner was a woman, and her grandson or son pulled out his gun and shot the man in his face. You understand what I'm saying? So the person that was robbing the shop ends up being the person that shot. So I'm just saying, y'all, a lot of people are not playing out there. We gonna ride for ours, and y'all seeing it for yourself. They not, they're putting themselves in danger by having a shop, whereas people that want to do that type of stuff anyway. So you taking a chance being out there right now. So everybody just be safe, not only from the variants, but be safe from what's going on out there in these streets. And then we just wanted to say that on Lovely Radio, because we care about what's going on out there, but it's really, it's y'all kids. Shoot.
Yeah, and stay woke. Don't just let them just feed you whatever. I mean, in referencing the variant and all that, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of lies behind this stuff. It's a lot of agendas going
Absolutely.
on at one time, so you can't trust everybody's view of stuff. I know I'm not put just anything in my body.
And I'm not quick to do any of that. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I want to watch for a little while and see what actually happens.
Absolutely. And pay close
I
attention to
believe in
all
my own personal immune, and
and
we have a right to use our immunities. Thank God for
absolutely.
having our immunities, and that everyone is not dying. That's the blessing.
Yep. Yep.
So just everybody showcased in the media like they are, but
Exactly.
everybody's not dying.
They're
So
not. They're
it's
not.
so important for us not to be programmed, and
Mhm.
just that's what I say, being woke, because it's a gateway to be sleep. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Meaning
Hmm.
that if you just doing anything and just out there and your whole mainstay is foolishness and
Yeah.
keeping up with the Joneses and the foolishness that's going on, and you ain't really trying to up your game, and it's not just financially, but mentally, spiritually,
Exactly.
physically, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna get setback, and
Mhm.
it makes people go into wanting to rob and take stuff from other people, and
Yeah.
they can't get money, they can't get jobs, because they behind, and we are the race that is the most behind,
Yeah.
in everything. And of
Mhm.
course, we already have been a part of the supremacists. We've been a part of indirect slavery and so many unfair layers, throughout the years. But there are some
Mhm.
things that we have been able to accomplish under them
Exactly.
circumstances. And
Yeah.
here we get it and we're just screwing it up. It's like,
Mhm.
I'm just so saddened. I'm
Mhm.
really disappointed with the hip hop game. I'm
Yeah.
disappointed with just the mindset of the mind. It's a mental illness that's real
Mhm.
out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you think, okay, this is the part, you tell me what you think about this. When you hear somebody say, oh, I'm okay, I just got the, you know what, and I'm okay, because you just got it and you okay for the moment. But what about, see, I respect you if you say, I'm okay, and I pray that nothing happens in the future, that, I stay healthy. You get what I'm saying? Now you're
Mhm.
mentally stable, but for you to just,
Mhm.
that means that for you to say, I got it and I'm okay. And it's like, how do you know you're okay? I mean,
Mhm.
did we get that far gone with just believing, we forgot about all the agendas that have occurred through the years for
Yeah.
decades, And
Even
so,
what's going on right now with Biden in office, and he said he was going to get rid of the student loans. Now he got a blind eye to it. Like, y'all pay y'all bills. Look, I don't got nothing to do with y'all bills, but you shouldn't have never came in and act like you was going to pay. Let's say what's up to
girl,
people
come
in
on,
the chat
child.
right now. Hey, Auntie. Hey, K Wise. I got a producer in
Hi.
there. My mom in there. They all saying, "What's up, Suga T?
Hey.
What's up, Queen? You know what
Your
I
mama
mean?
is your biggest fan, girl. How
Girl,
did
you
you
already
kidnap her?
know,
How did
man.
you kidnap her? That's why you able to stay solid like that.
Yeah, she the first one that was in the chat waiting on us,
You are
girl. You
so
know.
blessed. Hi, mama. Go ahead, girl.
Because we
Shoot.
was already at a party, and my auntie was at the party with us that time when my mom came to our show
Yes,
in Lamar Park. Me and
that's
Sugar,
right.
we've been
I
hanging out
agree.
for a long time in hip hop. I've been out there to visit Sugar
Yes,
T, done some shows with her, and
yes,
she's also came to LA from the Bay and came to my video shoots, and you
yep.
know what I'm saying. Got in the studio with me and Payback. We do some
Yep.
things as females that I feel like a lot of females don't see us doing, so they don't know that we all have that connection.
Mhm.
And because you don't see us doing that don't mean it's not so. So make sure y'all look up our music and look
Real.
up our names, and y'all see
Yep.
that's how y'all can support us and see what we've done for ourselves. Go and
Mhm.
support our music.
That's
Go and
right. Back
stream
it up,
our music.
daddy.
Yeah,
Back
back
it
it
up,
up, daddy.
daddy. I didn't put it every which way but loose, but now we need to make the video, girl. We got to do that video.
Okay. Look, that's what we gonna
We
do.
got
You know,
we might as well. We have to. Why not? Like, and this is the top of that message because it sounds like it's music from today. It ain't even outdated. That's the
well,
beauty of
I
it.
can't say that any of our music will sound like it's dated because we have love behind our music. It's thought behind it. It's a
That's
process behind it and real work. So we're not just doing it for nothing. When you say CEO and all of that, that means I'm a boss over my stuff. But when I'm talking about this hip hop, when give me a
right.
track and I'm ready to show you I've been here, I'm doing this. You know what I
That's
mean?
real. That's right.
So
That's
I'm
right.
thankful to have examples in this business because sometimes you never know who you run across, who you're gonna see again. So I'm
Yeah.
glad to have the lovely radio show. Thank you, Saint, again, because you have to tell us about 365 Live. That's where we're going to go.
No, we're going to live
Live,
365.
all
365.
right, good for you, Saint. Good for
Okay.
you. Thank you for supporting the queen. You're a smart man. You're a smart man.
Hey, listen, it's like this. It's like this. You know, I've been supporting independent music for the last 14, 15 years. A lot of the artists, I mean, I'm sorry, I mean, the sisters are out there, they driving and, they run in this race. And the thing about it is that, yeah, there are more, um, male hip hop artists, there are a whole bunch that's out there. But like right here in this particular area where, we have these legendary artists, yourself, Sugar T, Marvelous, CMG, um, these ladies here, Miss Toy, um, these are the ladies that keep this music driving and keeping it pushing, keeping it moving. And you're just amongst that elite.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of respect, definitely a lot of respect.
For sure. Thank you.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Thank you. It's important to keep the real ones alive because if we don't, then they're gonna poison all the kids. Everybody, grandkids gonna be messed up.
Mm-hmm.
No, and I'm a grandmother. I have six. I'm very concerned about these children, because
Yeah.
they're they're just born into foolishness. They born into being on the girls on the pole. They born into, being
They made a hookah toy for these kids in the stripper pole.
it's horrible. It's
I
just
can't stand them.
they coming into. I'm so proud of my daughters, though. My daughters,
I love your
my daughters,
daughters. They are brilliant girls.
they ain't playing with the game. I'm so proud of them, because they ain't been innocent, but they have not. They got when one wasn't as woke to that. She snapped out of it, and she's
Yeah.
like, oh no.
They have kids now too, so they get what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? And they learned a lot from you as a single mom. You know what I'm saying? And so when I look at your daughters and them supporting females, I know where some of the girls' heads are. And when they still support me, even though they could be supporting all the other ones, when they still support me, I know they are right. They okay.
That's real. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I love you. I love, my compadres, y'all kids, y'all support, you know what I'm saying? They grew up with us. And so when I see y'all kids, I respect that they know what original hip hop is and where they come from, because
I think they're growing up. They're waking up now. I really think that they are now like, okay, this is enough of this other stuff. Everybody sound the same. Like, okay, so where's the real stuff at? Like, where's the real stuff at? Like, where's it come from? Like, is this what it was? And I be trying to tell people because they be like making it seem like it's like new. And I'm like, no, this stuff that they're doing is old.
Oh, yeah.
Like we already did all this stuff, we already talked about all this crap. This is not everybody sound the same. You got the city girls that sound like JJ Fad. You got the other two, Megan and Cardi. They to me, Cardi B sound like Nicki Minaj,
and Nicki sounds like Lil Kim.
And Nicki sound like Lil Kim. But out of all the newer ones, the ones that's gonna get it from me is Nicki, because Nicki worked really hard. And when she did her gimmick, she showed that she was a gimmick. She was serious about, she wasn't trying to just like, oh, I'm super hard, nigga, what, boop, 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 trying to make it seem like she really showcased that that's what she was doing. She was selling the product, and, and it was more than just her butt, so I mean, I'm just saying it's new to us, of course, because these girls will go get their butts made, and
I know.
I'm like, I'm so afraid that I won't. I'll be hearing people's legs going out and stuff happen to these people, and
oh my God,
to their stuff, and I'm like, y'all just risking this stuff like this.
They
y'all
are going crazy, and I just saw girls on the airplane. They just coming from getting their butts done, and they sitting on the airplane with their head in the seat because they can't sit down. And I can imagine though.
You hear about it? Did you hear about them in Miami?
What happened?
Miami, girl, it was during the pandemic. They said it was so many people ordering wheelchairs, girl.
Oh, yeah.
They thought it was a sting, like they was doing a drug sting, and they looked into it. And girl, it was everybody that was coming back from getting their butts done. They said it was so many.
It was so many. I saw that.
I think they took their PPP loan and, in EDD money and got their bikes stuff
And
fixed.
they've been doing this, but it's just more now. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, men love original, they love originality, they love, authentic, natural, you know what I'm saying? And as we go along, we do our, show stuff and we doll ourselves up. But are you comfortable with yourself without any of it? I know I am. I'm comfortable with myself without a wig, without eyelashes, without, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I love me. And I
That
know
matters.
my parents are very beautiful. So they made a beautiful daughter without any of this. My way of thinking is where I get my confidence. So I want to just make sure that rubs off on any of you lovely listeners out there that's trying to get into music. Love yourself first as you get into this business. And when you love yourself, you won't worry about what other people feel about you, what they think, what you look like. You know what I'm saying? As you go in, you start wooing people that you never thought you would even touch. And when you touch those people who don't even care about what you look like, they just love your message. And then they look at you and they just be like, I love that about you. That's when you know you are your authentic self, and always be that. You know what I'm saying? So when we say we keep it lovely over here, we keep it real lovely. I'm gonna always keep it 1000 with y'all, because when this music come and y'all not getting paid, don't start complaining to us about the companies. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not going in there loving yourself to read those contracts and figure out what lane do I want to play with this company? Do I want to just be an artist and just be a slave to it? Or do I want to be a partner with this company?
Yeah, and I like to take it even further. Do I just want to be an artist? Do I want to do some other stuff too? Because like for me, I went to school, got PhD in family dysfunction. I got a couple of master's degrees, a bachelor's degree, totally outside of entertainment. So my master's is in organizational management, my another master's in supply chain management, a bachelor's in psychology, an AA in liberal studies and in general business, digital marketing certificate, an IT tech certification, really continuously growing with balance, like literally anger management certification, counseling, life coaching. And then I train others to do all this stuff because I really think that everybody ain't supposed to do music. You know what I mean? I think there's too many people trying to go after it. Anybody can record a song, and it's like, okay, it's great, but are you cheating yourself? That's my conversation with them. Yeah. Are you cheating yourself out what you could really be doing, all the different stuff? And as you know, you having a business, myself, multiple, streams of income, you know what I mean, as well as helping others do the same thing, and realizing that we cheat ourselves by going in one lane. I don't like to hear somebody say, oh, all I do is music. And I'm like, that's great, but that's all you want to do? Because it's just, I want people to really, again, that's where mental wellness comes in. And I'm always concerned about the mindset, because when you just confining in one thing, that can let you down, first of all. Secondly, you're cheating yourself. It's so many things. Where are the doctors? Where are the nurses? You could still do music in a different way if you learn how to do it. Like you said earlier, you learn the different avenues, but to sit there and chase the carrot and just don't, respect nothing else. I think music messes people's character up. I think it makes them very arrogant. It makes them always have to beg for people to like them. It makes you a total dependent. One way or the other, you're going to depend on somebody. You're going to need to depend on people. So my thing is do other things too, that you don't have to be so dependent, so you can, have some balance in where you want to, as you learn the game, so you can know how you want to do it. You might not want to be an A-lister. You might be C. You might just want to do music for soundtracks. You know what I mean?
Voiceovers, not even be seen.
Yeah, it's so many, and then get your other money in other places. Get you some other things going. So if you ever guys want to do some life coaching and some development, holler at me. That's what I do.
Tell them everywhere that they can find you, everywhere that they can find you to get this information. Tell them where to follow your page and everything.
Yes, indeed. You can find me at Suga T. Inbox me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Suga T, SUGA-T, and we can go from there. I do check my inboxes because lots of people do business with me. I have a staff to check it too. So we will be looking for an inbox if you guys are interested in life, personal development, or professional development coaching. It's so critical to have the balance,
Yeah.
It's critical.
Well, I love everyone, and I'm glad that you guys was able to tune in. I would like to give you your flowers by sharing your music for the rest of the show, because it is, this is how we show love over here. We run the radio show that way we can stream the music and do what's best for us at the end of the day. And I'm pleased to have you on the show, Queen, and I'm pleased to play our music and show you your love while you here. You know what I'm saying?
Give me my flowers. You know the flower song. Flipping burger, straight lace, no chase with fake faces. Real ones identify me a different way. It's TT, base slay all day. Took a break for a second, you slipped in the game. Some of these chicks controverse they way. And some of these chicks open up their legs. And some of these dudes act just like chicks rocking skinny jeans, male politics. What you doing right now already been done. Willie Foo, the buffoon coon, write your songs. Is you a hater, a man who hate women? I'm ashamed of will becoming a rap game. Selfish, busted chicks and chicks study hating. Got the females in the rap game fighting for one space. Now everybody want to be a rapper. They make the game accessible. Now everybody rapping. All the real ones stand up. Fist up, drinks up, turn up. Hey, hey. All you fake ones, men down. Back up, fall back, turn down. Come on, give us flowers while we're here to stay. Flips up, drinks up, turn it up. Hey. All you haters, man down. Thank you, girl. I'm giving you your flowers too, because it's not easy. This game is not something that people don't know what they signing up when they get into this business.
Absolutely.
We're really blessed to still be here, and they really disrespect elderly. They they disrespect age, and they don't understand the people us with age, us in our 50s and in our when you see a chick like you see us not that we're looking like we 30 and 35. It's a reason why. It's it's bigger than that. I could sit here and say I'm a grandmother proudly of teenagers and our grandkids, and it's because we have made better decisions because we have experience and we have balance, many of us. And sometimes we get to experience the good, the bad, and the ugly, but we're still here. And a lot of times today, they just disrespect age. They think that age is a problem. It's like, no, boo-boo, you better hope you get this far and be okay, because they might not even be mentally balanced, the way that they're thinking and the way that they're going about it. Now, I had talked about the, earlier, but that you really can't say it because they'll block you, put all the, if you say that word, because everybody against, they want to push this agenda. But at the end of the day, I can say something else that's a mental health problem. When people say stuff like, I smoke weed because it's legal. I have a problem with that. Just because I have a problem. Now, if you say you smoke weed because you like to get high, then okay. But you just smoking weed because it's legal? I mean, I've literally ran across people with these conversations, and I'm like, just because it's legal, you smoking, baby, you got to be mature enough, first of all, to know the risk in terms of, there is some risk in it. You got to understand how to use it, in a balanced way, in mature and safe way. And you don't just do it because it's legal. I mean, you know what I mean? You need to, don't just do it because that means your mindset ain't right. You're being rebellious for no reason, and you're thinking a way to get away with something, and that's the root and the foundation of it. So, as you know, I'm an activist and I'm a life coach, and I'm always concerned about the mentality, our mental wellness, and it's so critical. So, if we don't get this together as an African American race, as a Black race, we're gonna really have some serious, we might not even last the next 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
It might not even exist anymore because they don't get that it's a gateway, because that means if you over here sleep, that means that you ain't dealt with the things that you should have dealt with being woke, which means that if you're not woke, then that means you might stay asleep,
I feel like they made so much stuff available for these kids that they didn't have available. Some things we knew that was wrong and we didn't really mess with it, but some things that these kids know that we said was wrong back in the day, they want to prove us wrong, that wasn't the wrong way. We could have, we doing it right now. So that's, it don't matter if it's weed, if it's drinks, if it's guns. They just want it so hard that it's just like, man, y'all need to ease up off of it, because we eased up off of stuff and we did stuff as we supposed to, you know what I mean, a little bit at a time. Too much of anything, it's gonna kill you. So y'all doing it so hard that y'all dying at a young age, and we just sad for that, because we want to see some of you guys make it and see what happens with you guys and your family and your growth. But we don't get to see nothing but the negative part of it and the negative energy of it. It makes me not even really care about what's going on with y'all. I just want to give the flowers to my, my people, that my peers that I've grew up with this business with, and share the, the joy that we're here together in this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're still here.
I appreciate that. And I appreciate you, Saint, for giving us the opportunity to have a platform to share, you know what I mean, our thoughts and our things that's going on in our lives and our careers. Because people just point at songs and they say, I remember that person. But you can actually go to our pages and see that we are currently active in this business and we're doing it. And I'm thankful, you know what I'm saying? So continue blessings to you, sis. Keep getting them plats.
30. You got 50 to new 30.
Man, look, I'm just telling y'all.
And I tell everybody, y'all
don't crack.
Come to my birthday party. I'm celebrating 50 to new 30. Literally is a birthday benefit for families and children with autism. You can go to the website. You can either you can go to hiphoptv.com and get a ticket, or you can come over to the Work It Project. Come to the inbox and you can go right to my description at Instagram instead of trying to remember the website, because it might be too much.
Go to the link. Yeah.
If you don't get it on the, hiphoptv.com, you can go register, but you could also learn more about it and get the and understand how you can donate as well. But hiphoptv.com, and it's gonna be nice. We got a whole bunch of people coming. We got Lenny Williams, we got God, Bill Felony, we got CC Peniston, oh my God, Tara Kemp, Candyman. There's so many people. They're just coming by to say hi and to participate. It's really a benefit. It's really not about my 50, although I'm having the conversation about age because I'm proud to be 50. And a lot of people are scared, especially in the entertainment industry, to tell their age. It's like, honey, this is a blessing. This is a curse.
I'm just saying, okay, baby.
Some bad chicks. We some bad 50s.
Yeah, because my granny will be 90. My granny will be 93 years old on Valentine's Day 2022. So we blessed to have longevity. And that's why we're going to go into this song right here with Suga T called Recognize, baby, because you're going to recognize this queendom and this warrior business over here. All right here on the Lovely Radio Show with my co-host, The Saint, and my beautiful guest, Suga T. What's up? You better recognize.